How's it, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well, and in this video I'm actually going to go over what I'm going to look at in terms of crypto in this video. So instead of, we're going to change it up a little bit, but I also want to show you the positions that I'm currently in. There's only one, and then there's another one that I've actually just got into a setup today, which is the ONDO trade. So we're going to speak about crypto today. So if you guys do like this type of content, make sure you subscribe and like this video, and yeah, to see obviously what we got going this week. It's going to be, it's the end of the week. Friday it's quite volatile going into the weekend, so let's see what we get, and yeah, let's see what happens. So first forth, I'll go over Bitcoin and stuff now, but I want to speak about ONDO quickly, because can ONDO get that rejection that I'm waiting for? So I actually entered a short over here, and the reason why is because ONDO did break trend this morning, right? So if you look at ONDO on the higher time frame, what can we see here? Okay, we can see that price was making higher highs and higher lows, and then since this date over here, right, since the Monday the 15th, what has been happening? We've been making lower highs, right? Lower highs, and then also lower lows, relatively like not like breaking the wick, but lower like candle lows. So you can see that right now looking for shorts is for me the main game plan right now, because we also did break trend as well. So this was the trend that price was holding up, and we broke it within the last 4 hours. Okay, so for me right now, what can we look at, and is there a potential for short? And that's why I did enter shorts on the 4 hour. I got a retest of this range over here. And how did I get the range? I'll show you guys. What I like to do is I like to grab the session break. So what you want to do is you want to right click, then click on settings, then click on session breaks, and this will give you your, basically it will give you your sessions, the open and the close of the previous day, right? And it just gives it a nice little detail. So what I like to do is I like to go in the 15 minutes, and then what I do is I grab the fixed range volume profile, and you take it from the beginning of yesterday's session to the beginning of today's, and then it will give you a range, right? And then this is the key range that you would look at for shorts, right? You would look at the point of control, which is where we got a reaction. You would look at the value area low, which you get a reaction, which we already got this morning. But there's also something what you can do is you can extend this into the current day to give you a better setup, right? So I actually extend it to the current day, and we get that move where we are looking for the shorts, which is why I've entered a trade over here. Stop loss above the point of control, and looking for continuation to the downside. We also broke this previous low on the 15-minute time frame, so there's a few things that the confluence is there for a short, right? I'm not going to just enter a short because we break trend. We have to also break previous structure and previous lows. So yeah, basically that's kind of what I'm looking at for ONDO. We are in a short now, so hopefully we can capitalize on this, looking for quite a big dump, to be honest, to take out these lows. We may see a push over here, because if you do look at the volume profile from this whole range, from the beginning of there to over here, we are currently getting rejected from the value area low. But because we broke trend on the 4 hour time frame, for me this is not valid, and we're probably going to come down. All right, so that's my thoughts on ONDO right now. So then looking at Bitcoin, we literally caught it yesterday. We spoke about this, and we said there's potential for price to come lower. Obviously getting a break of trend over here is not the best thing for crypto. If you take the volume profile to here, we are currently at the point of control, which is pretty crazy from that whole range. But we are losing. We've just lost it again. So there's a good chance that Bitcoin can come back down to this level over here. You could look even for a short from, and then the stop's just above this high over here, back down to this value area low. So this is something you would watch out for today in terms of Bitcoin. I do think that we're going to come down and take out this low over here at 60,700. Very, very key zone. If we grab the heat map as well for liquidity purposes, you can see that majority of liquidity is at 62k and then 63k. So 62.1 and then 63.3k. So like 62.1 is just below this low over here. So I'm just going to put it in so we know where the liquidity is sitting. 62.1, boom, and then 63.3 up there. So if you know where the liquidity is sitting, it will actually give you a bit of a understanding of where price may go, right? So we know that there's liquidity below us. We have tapped the point of control. A lot of people are going to be looking for shorts at this level over here. So could we get that short? So a lot of the times, when a lot of people are looking for the same setup, we don't actually get that trade, right? So we'll see what happens here for Bitcoin, but definitely looking to short Bitcoin today as well, back down to this value area low, potentially taking out this low over here. Look at the 50-minute time frame. You know, you can also look for like a break of trend, you know, just for scalp long back up to that liquidity to the upside. So, you know, that's something to look at, where if you look at the 50-minute time frame, you can look at a potential like scalp long, like very, very short time frame, like a bit of a high leverage trade. And then, you know, look for that bigger short a little bit later, right? So that's kind of my thoughts on Bitcoin right now. Kind of just playing it safe. You know, I'd rather look for trades that are better, like ONDO for me, and tap my levels. You know, all the confluences are pointing like in the direction of going down for ONDO today. So we shall see what happens. So hopefully you guys can. I'm gonna post this video very soon, so you guys can potentially maybe get in if you obviously watch it, you know, as it comes out. So ONDO looks pretty bearish. Then we'll look at Ethereum quickly. Not much to look at Ethereum actually. I want to go over gold because we called gold so perfectly this whole week. We've been shorting gold literally from this high over here yesterday. We literally spoke about that, and we've shorted gold yesterday. Beautiful trades, you know. This was, I don't know why it hasn't updated here. FET, where's the gold short? I don't know where the gold short was. I don't think it updated the gold short, but yeah, we've had quite a good read. I'm still in this audio position. Yeah, we'll see what happens over here. Hopefully we can, you know, get a nice little push there. Audio did really, really well. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But basically, guys, with TMC, you can make sure you guys sign up with in the description, because I mean it tracks everything. It will show you all your trades. You know, you can do it 90 days, 30 days, 7 days, and it will just give you, you know, a bit of a understanding on how to do it. You can also use analytics over here, show you your trading days. TMT Insights will actually give you suggestions on what you want to trade. You know, if you're looking for like some type of looking for a short around like a certain zone, you can actually just speak to it and like almost be like your partner in trading. So that's something to look out. Bag trackers. This is your portfolio for Bitcoin, and like you can add all your things. I've only added my Bitcoin portfolio, and then also your trade setup. So you can also, you know, calculate basically whatever trade you want to put in. So if you're looking at like, let's just say you wanted to take that ONDO short, right? I don't think it has ONDO. There you go. You can just add it. Okay. And then you put the price, the exit price, leverage margin, position size, and then it will show you the ROI and the quantity of what you want to, you know, buy and stuff. So make sure you check it out. Links are in the description. Pretty easy, guys, to work out. All the videos I've done are actually we made like a series. So make sure you guys check out that. It's all in the channel. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, basically just shorting ONDO today. This video title will be about ONDO because I do think that it can come lower, back down to around about 11 to 12% drop. We'll see. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.